All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Cornerstone Prep. We are out here at the Spiratorium. The Wildcats taking on the Cheswick Chargers. I'm Brandon McCall. I'm joined by Jonah. So I'm out here with Jonah Help, having some fans interaction, which is all good. We got last bird out here from Temple. Jonah, what would you say for the Wildcats? What are some keys to the game tonight?
I don't know if they played this Chargers team, so they're going to get a good start right away. Don't let them figure out maybe, because our middle school team's pretty good.
Yeah, it's always interesting the first couple minutes of the game are going to catch you the tempo and who's going to step up and stand out. And big rebound by James Cornerstone below. Like how the game's actually going to go. You're kind of gauging things out. I mean, and you see that at the varsity level too. Usually, how long does it take to get a real feel for what the game's going to be?
Honestly, it could be either 30 seconds into the game you start getting into the pace, or it could be a whole quarter. It takes, because sometimes teams will change up the tempos, but then there's some teams who so you really need to adjust. I feel like
neither team's applying any pressure on the game with any kind of full court stuff. Wildcats take a shot. Ooh, Joe Ferguson in the corner. Cheswick moving the ball. Transition game up court. It's a good breakdown. Can't quite finish. It's going to stay. It's going to stay Chargers under the mark up. Far basket.
Steal by Landon. A great pass. He's falling over his basket back.
Landon, for those that may not have tuned in before, Landon Tomasiak, number 2, bringing the ball up for the Wildcats, is the one guy. He's been getting some varsity time this year because he just does so many things so well that really contribute. I mean, Jonah, you can speak into that. Like, what is it about Landon's game that really makes him an effective contributor?
Landon, he as you can see his size, but he is a shooter. Like he can shoot the lights out, and he is on. He doesn't miss. So that's something that's really good. He brings to the table. As young as he is.
Deep
Cheswick
from Cheswick to break the ice of the game. We got just approaching 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Cheswick draws first blood with a 3-point from deep, and that's something that the Cornerstone's going to adjust for. Joe Ferguson back
hits
for
a three.
Oh, they called it a 2.
Wow.
They called it a 2. So Foot was on the line.
No, it was a 3. Was it? 3, yeah.
Did he call it a 3? Okay, got it. I was going to say he's about a foot behind the line.
I was going to say.
Big answer coming back, man. I talk about like
something you need to. You don't have a team run away with it. You need a quick answer.
Ooh, you see him set that up again. Cheswick working the ball in, and then number 54, they're working back out to the field for those 3-point opportunities. Did a pretty nice job. It was didn't quite set his feet on that pivot back to the corner.
Nice move.
And it goes baseline. Just like that. Joe Ferguson's foot on the line. You're looking for Tomasiak with that drive. It's something that we really see in his game. Really improving is being able to slash the basket, not just taking the shots or passing.
Steal by Ferguson. He's going to go up the court. Little spin.
Nice move.
And one! What a play by Ferguson.
Oh.
Wow.
Ferguson with the finish. Counting.
And one
at the foul.
I was a little nervous he might get called for a carry there, but get away with it.
Well, that was
and it
good.
drops.
Gets the roll. That's something we've been working on across the board with middle school athletes, also high school athletes, just trying to finish short the basket. Jonah, that's something your game was really improved. Talk about
Steal by Tomasiak.
Tomasiak takes it with the finish. Jonah, talk about the importance of finishing strong at the basket.
Finishing strong is huge because if you just go in there weak, you're not gonna get. Unfortunately, you're not gonna get a call. The ref's not gonna show you anything. If you go in there strong and show him, yeah, I'm gonna go steal by Tomasiak. He's gonna go up for another one. Oh, he missed it.
Doesn't quite finish.
Couldn't drop.
Cheswick kicks out in transition, presses the
Look at
court.
that, another steal. Ferguson, he's all over the court right now.
And you know, as Lucas Keir brings the ball here, talk about another player that's really expanded his game this year.
James.
Good finishing there by the Wildcats inside the paint, bringing in some points. And with a timeout called by Cheswick, takes a 30-second timeout. But at this break, actually, talk about Lucas Keir. Lucas's game, not a young guy who's really come a long way this season from not very much experience to now actually. He's hit threes in key junctures in the game. They're really keeping the Wildcats in the head in a lot of these games.
Yeah, I believe this is his first year of basketball. So for his first year of basketball, he's improved so much. I remember him when I was sitting out for the first couple of practices with my leg and just watching him play. Like, I was helping him. He's improved tremendously. And now he's out there in the clutch moments when they need him.
No doubt, man. It's really cool watching these guys gain their confidence. And that's what we mentioned earlier about finishing strong at the basket and driving to the hoop and not shying away from contact, but how that's something that comes with confidence. And this is something you see these young men, their confidence with the game of basketball growing as they're able to finish and put points on the board.
Jump ball.
Good aggressive play. Speaking of Lucas Keir.
Yeah, hey. Aggressive play by Ferguson off the inbound. They're going to get another crack at it for the Chargers. They're going to go inside, cross guarding them. That's going to roll in.
Cheswick puts it back for two. Cuts the Wildcats' lead to 4 with just under 2 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Tomasiak brings the ball for the Wildcats, passes off to Keir in the wing.
Keir loses the ball. It's going to be deflected, so it's going to be a Wildcat ball.
You know, we've seen James Cross had a big game last game, and his game has expanded to become such a presence inside the paint. And it's really been fun watching him not only become a bigger presence, but finishing a lot of those short-range jump shots, layups within the paint, and also become a force offensively and defensively rebounding the basketball.
Wow, what a shot. Yeah, James,
Smooth.
he gets that board, and he puts it right back up.
He's a force, man. He's a unit, man. He's oh, quick.
I thought that was going to be
with the carry.
Yep.
With the carry.
It's going to be a Wildcat ball.
Over.
Yeah, James, he works so hard in practice, too. Every time, I swear, after practice, he goes straight into the weight room when he's waiting. And hey, it's working for him.
Well, James was another guy, like, started out, not that much experience, had a little bit of timidity in him early on in the practice season. But as he's grown with that confidence, he's a guy that you've really seen start to own being an athlete more and more, and that's just really showed up big on the basketball court. There he is ripping for a rebound. It's going to give Cheswick ball. But his development as a player has been immense, and certainly a physical presence that's going to be one to be reckoned with for a long time.
Oh, yeah. We have 40 seconds left here in the first quarter. Cheswick puts up a shot, and it's going to drop. Let's see if we can get some here before the quarter ends.
Ooh, tries to find Birch in the corner, but
got deflected.
With the deflection, Cornerstone will be inbounding with 25 seconds left.
Ball goes out to Tomasiak.
Good movement. Kicks it to Ferguson with the drive from the wing, and a
Nice
great
pass.
kick to Birch with the finish.
What a play.
You love to see that. That's something we talk about all the time across the board. You want to work the dribble penetration, wait for the defense
Steal by
to
Ferguson.
collapse.
4 seconds
takes
left.
it. Behind the back, loses it, but it's going to stay downward.
It's going to be a Wildcat ball.
It'll be a catch and shoot situation. 1 tick left on the clock in the first.
Shoot it, Daniel.
The Relic can't convert. We are at the end of 1 with your Cornerstone Wildcats 13 and the Cheswick Chargers at 7. My name is Brandon McCall. I'm here with Jonah Held. Jonah, what's your takeaway after that first quarter play?
I loved how many steals we were getting. I think I could count maybe 4 steals we've gotten so far and to get into transition. Well, one thing with this middle school team, them getting the transition, they could start getting up the court. They could start laying up some points, and they can maybe run away with this. So they get some transition points.
That's a great point, man. You see the athleticism on display in transition basketball. And transition is just when you're shifting from defense to offense, moving the ball quickly. That's where if you're a team that has athleticism and speed, you want to use it to your advantage and press the transition. Move up the court, and you see a guy like Joe Ferguson, Lemon Mason. I mean, every one of these guys out there has the ability to push the ball up court, stretch, and put Cheswick into a defensive position that is going to be difficult to defend. If they continue to do that, I agree with you, Jonah. They're playing really, really well in transition right now, creating turnovers and opportunities, and we'll see if they can continue to do that here in the second quarter.
Yeah, no doubt. It's going to be Wildcat ball coming into the second quarter here.
You know, one thing we saw there at the end of that first quarter, too, was that excellent dribble penetration to draw the defense, and at the same time, keeping your head up and eyes up for the opening to pass to your teammate for the open layup. That's where a lot of guys struggle. It's to dribble in, but also maintain vision of the court for your open teammate. You see the Wildcats do a really nice job with that right at the end of the first quarter.
They're going to get a Wildcats ball as the pass from the Chargers go out of bounds.
Joe Ferguson sets the high screen for Tomasiak.
Another screen by James Cross. I thought he had his feet set. That was a close call.
Have a moving screen called by the official, which is tough. It is tough.
It is.
When you're setting the screens on the perimeter, when you have guards coming up and covering a lot of ground before they set the screen.
You want to make sure that's right, but sometimes your feet move a bit, they'll call it.
Cheswick looking to get something going here in the half-court game, something they haven't really had much time to set up with Cornerstone's transition. Oh, another steal. Tough to protect the ball. Moves the court up to Birch. Birch not quite able to pull it down with the dribble before the travel is called. To turn it over to Cheswick. Birch rocking that USA headband. Let's go.
We love to see it. Silas is going to get subbed in here. Getting his first action of the game.
Jerry Bellina, and they're taking the point defensively.
Another look at that. Ferguson, what an athlete.
Back, finds it with the aggressive foul. Slashing to the hoop.
Looked like he was playing hockey out there.
The foul's on the ground. You see the Wildcats have seem to be extending their defense out to apply some pressure deeper into the perimeter against Cheswick.
Yeah.
They definitely got the athleticism to do it.
Look at Joey Bellina going at it. He's just running and running.
Dogging him.
There you go. Rebound.
Shot put up by the Chargers. Rebound is
Tomasiak grabs it. Will stay Cornerstone ball. You know, this is one thing, Jonah, that we see with a lot of younger players as they're developing, but talk about the importance of maintaining the dribble or the triple threat position, especially when you're in the wings.
Open shot for
Chargers.
Definitely, if you think about it, like, you got 3 options when you're in that in the triple threat. You want to, if you take away one of those options, you're losing something you can do, and you're losing opportunities to score. You're losing opportunities to get the ball moving. You're losing opportunities. So if you keep that triple threat, you could be a more impactful player in the game, I feel like.
Yeah, especially against a team like Cornerstone that's playing very athletic defense, picking up that dribble is going to be basically like blood in the water for Sharks. You know, they're going to be able to surround you and trap you, and you want to avoid that. So it's something that young players, you know, as they mature and develop their skills, a nice pass into the post. Just misses, but the Cheswick Chargers maintain the rebound. Kick it back up to the wing, and they got it. Maintaining, ooh, a shot. 3, good if it goes, but they're there for the rebound underneath. James Cross scoops it up, gets it to Tomasiak, who's going to transition the ball up. A little pressure by Cheswick, but Cornerstone will take the ball over offensively and set up the half-court offense.
Molina with the ball. Over to Kier. Kier's going to look. He goes back to Molina.
Cheswick applying some pressure now.
Look out.
Trying to make it happen. And Cheswick does a good job there of trapping the ball in the corner. Now, when you're running a trap defense, you want the players to dribble the ball into the corners. The corners are your friend. That's something, Jonah, that we see Cheswick starting to do right now. So you want to avoid.
Masiak with the 3. That's a little
Not
short.
quite enough. They get the rebound. Cheswick turns the ball into transition offensively. Just under 3 minutes to go in the second period. Cheswick brings it up. Dribbling, looking for an opportunity. Skips the ball back up top. Cheswick, 54, looking like he wants to take the shot as he broke the ice to start the game with that big three-pointer. Looking to see if he can do something again. Kicks it to the deep baseline. Loses it just out of bounds.
Good defense. Come on, guys. Get a good set.
Let's see what Lucas Kier can do here. He's going to look over to Joey. He's going to fight off that. He's going to drive in.
To the center.
Keep that pivot foot, attaboy. Going to go down to Silas. Silas is going to go up strong. And that's going to go in.
To the
That's going to
baseline
drop.
with the floater in front of the friends and family. Excellent job. That's what you love to see. These guys taking it to the hoop from that low post position. That's good stuff.
He got that pass down low, and there was nothing stopping him. He was like a train going that way.
Silas has had a lot of confidence, man. Like, you know, Cheswick answers. But, you know, Meisner taking that ball there. You'd love to see a young guy taking opportunities, not being afraid to take it to the hole, put up points for the Wildcats.
Timeout for Coach Stephen A.
Tomasiak brings the ball up for Cornerstone with 1:35 left to play in the first half of basketball here. Tomasiak dribbles into the corner, back to Ferguson with the open 3, not quite on the mark. Bryce Birch applying a little pressure after the rebound. Birch, another guy who's shown so much improvement in this game.
Yeah.
Really doing a great job of building skills and confidence and contributing offensively and defensively for the Wildcats.
And he's got that USA headband
Can't
on.
hurt, baby.
Can't go wrong.
Can't hurt.
Let's see what Tomasiak can do. He's going to go inside to Ferguson. He's going to put up a tough shot. Oh, it just rolls out. Birch again with trying to go for that steal after that ball comes down. Sometimes guys can be careless when they come down. They think they have that ball, and
Right? Just shows the importance also of really
That's gonna be Wildcat
protecting
ball.
the ball. Really protecting the ball.
Yeah.
You know, especially in a close game. You know, you're talking here, and you've got a 6-point game where Cornerstone maintains a slight edge, but 6 points, man, that's a 2-score game. You know, Tomasiak drives, doesn't quite
he gets
finish.
his own rebound.
But a good take.
Jump ball.
Jump ball favors.
Cheswick.
Jump ball favors Cheswick with 33 seconds left to play in the half. Cheswick will inbound the ball
See if they can get a quick stop here.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Lucas Kier waits to apply pressure to meet at just about half court.
Looks like they're going to take their time. Kier going for a steal.
What's going through your head right here, Jonah? Like, you know, about the difference between being patient, waiting for the clock to run out, or looking for the early opportunity to put points in.
I think you got 9 seconds left here. He's going to try to go for it. He loses the ball. It's going to be a foul. 5 seconds left.
Cheswick with 6 seconds.
Landon's got to be a little careful here. He has 2 fouls. Travel. That's going to end the half, though.
It does take us into the half. With your Cornerstone Wildcats 15 and the Cheswick Chargers 9. Before the game, we had a chance to meet up with one of the Wildcats middle school basketball players, Daniel Norella. We'll take you to that interview right now. Hey, welcome back, Wildcat fans. We got about 2 minutes left in halftime. My name is Brandon McCall. I'm joined here by Jonah. Jonah, what's some of your key takeaways from the first half of that basketball?
First half, like I said earlier, they're getting into transition. I'm loving it, and I feel like they're gonna walk away with this. I hope.
They're playing great. They're playing aggressive. They're playing fast. They're finishing strong at the hoop. They're really creating a lot of turnovers. It's super fun to watch.
Yeah, it really is.
So, hey, we have the audio keyed up now. Before the game, we actually had a chance to pull aside one of the Wildcats middle school basketball players. So let's take you to that interview with Daniel Norella right now.
Norelli.
Hey, I'm here with Daniel Norella. And Daniel, you know, you've had a great season this year, but tell us a little bit about what has it meant to you to play for this team this year?
I think it means a lot. Most teams meet tryouts and all that, and I get to play a lot, and I'm only in 6th grade, so yeah.
What's it been like learning throughout the year and improving your skills? Talk about your development as a player and as a teammate. Hey,
Well,
I'm
it
here
feels
with
pretty good
Daniel
because, like,
Norella.
I
And
used to
Daniel,
stink,
you know,
and
you've
now
had
I'm
a
pretty
great
good
season
because I have a
this
good
year, but
coach.
tell us a little bit about. Tell us about your coach. Tell us about, you know, Coach Steve's done a lot with you guys this year. Tell us about Coach Steve.
He's a great coach. It's pretty funny. Play a lot, and I'm only in 6th grade, so he's taught me a lot.
What's it been like
from the
learning
beginning of
throughout the
year.
year and improving your skills? Talk about your development as a player and
All right, Daniel, thanks for joining us, man.
Well, it feels pretty good.
Have a good game.
Because, like,
Norella.
I
And
used to
Daniel,
stink,
you know,
now
you've
I'm
had a
pretty
great
good.
season.
Welcome back for the start of the second half for your Cornerstone Prep Wildcats take on the Cheswick Chargers. We've got Cornerstone enjoying a 6-point lead at 15 to Cheswick's 9 as they inbound the ball. In the set up this half-court offense. Like Journal, like you said, I mean, the athleticism's been really, really good. We'll see what changes got made at halftime. Defended Cheswick with a 3 off the pick.
Rebounded by the Chargers. That's one thing. James is great, but we need to get in there and get some more rebounds. I feel like.
Yeah, good aggressive play out there. Yeah, I mean, the thing with rebounding that a lot of young guys are developing. Rebounding isn't just a good take baseline there that'll take it to the foul line for a couple. But one of the things about rebounding that's so key for young guys isn't just about aggression or intensity. That's a huge component of it. But it's also about knowing who your man is. So when that shot goes up, you know who to get a body on, box out, create distance, go up and get the ball. That's something young guys are still putting together a little bit. We see them coming a long way.
Offensive and defensive. Offensively knowing, okay, this guy's gonna box me out. How can I beat this guy to get to that ball? Like, that's my ball. If that ball was $1 million, like,
Gotta
I
go
want
get it,
that.
baby.
I
Gotta
want
go
that.
get it. Cheswick makes the first shot. The second one also good, so 2 points makes it 15
4-point
to
game.
11. Got ourselves a ball game here. That's a tough thing. Sometimes, you know, you feel like Cornerstone has maintained the momentum and intensity, but it just takes 1 or 2 plays when you've got such a short, good draw baseline.
Look at
James
Cross.
Cross puts it up strong. Ah, come on, James. Come on, big boy.
It's gonna be Wildcat ball.
In a tight game, everything gets kind of nice.
Gonna get tipped.
Just on
Goes
the
back
fingers.
here. He's gonna drive in,
Here,
kick
go
it out.
baseline.
That's a nice play.
Nice kick, good shot. Oh, just off.
Rebounded
the
by Tomasiak.
Masiak takes it, dribbles
He's
around
gonna go
his
up again
baseline.
with it.
Finish strong.
Wow, what a play.
At the basket.
Great play. Got the rebound.
Such a difficult shot to defend if you can really nail that down well, as he certainly just did. Kicks it to the high post. Gives the ball to the left.
Tomasiak wanted that. Wildcats playing some really good defense here. Not letting them get inside a little
Good
bit.
aggression. Cheswick
Good,
swings.
good hope defense. It's coming.
So that's great defensive play by the Wildcats.
Oh,
Loader
tough
just
shot.
missed over top.
From our
James
angle, it looked
Cross.
like it was gonna
Oh,
go
looked
in.
good for me, man. I was like, oh boy.
Wow.
That would have cut it. See if the Wildcats can respond.
Here, dribbling the ball out of the top of the key. He's going to look for Tomasiak in the corner. Steps back a little bit.
Three.
And he drills it. That's
Good.
a three-pointer.
That's tough to cover, man. That's just the one thing that you actually have seen Cornerstone do so well with Cheswick swinging the ball pretty effectively. He's been shifting the defense while the ball is in the air, so not waiting for the ball to actually arrive at its location to shift. That's where you can really take advantage of that, but Cornerstone's done a great job being athletic defensively, moving before the ball gets where it's going to take away those opportunities.
Look for Tomasiak again here.
Ooh, Birch with the jump.
Birch another shot.
Makes
I
it
want to go back to that
for
previous.
two.
To that previous
The smile on his face. Yeah.
that shot. If you would have noticed, Tomasiak was the guy who brought that ball up. He passed it in the gear, and he waited. He went all the way around, and he followed, and they swung the ball, and they got it to him. That's just a great awareness by Tomasiak. Another steal
Loose
here for the
ball,
Wildcats.
James Cross able to finally gobble her up down inside the paint. Gets it to Tomasiak to bring the ball up with just under 3 minutes left in the third quarter.
Here's going to take a three. That's long. There's Birch again going for it. I'm telling you, he's going to get one of those steals.
I'd love to see him taking the aggressive plays. That's actually something we talk about with the guys. Like, you're occasionally going to get some fouls. You're occasionally going to bump a body.
Hey, that's why you get 5 of them.
That's why you got 5 of them, man. But you'd rather have guys taking a foul than by not being aggressive. So it's really good to see the guys go into the hoop, playing aggressive basketball, playing good defense. Daniel Norella enters the game for the Wildcats, comes in to replace
Look
Lucas
at that.
Keir.
Another USA headband.
And these USA headbands are beginning to swarm defensively. Norella, up with the hand in the face. Causes the distraction.
It's going to go to Tomasiak.
Off the foot. Cheswick scoops it. James Cross. I tell you, James moves. Good for a big guy, man.
Yeah, he does.
And he gets the rebound.
Pass into Birch. He's going to get a jump ball, and that's going to be a Chargers ball.
Let's go, D!
Chargers are going to have the ball at the top of the key. Kicks it to the corner. James is going to try to box out. And a nice shot by number 32. He's going to let it fly, and it's going to drop. And we have a good game here. Minute 30 left here in the third quarter. Wildcats up 22-14. Ferguson puts up a 3. That's going to be long. Rebounded by the Chargers. That's going to... thought it was going to be a travel. They did not call it. 54 for the Chargers is going to bring the ball up, then slow it down. Masak's going to go for a steal, misses. 54 puts it up, and that's going to drop.
Nice shot.
We got a ball game here, ladies and
I tell you
gentlemen.
what, man, this guy has got to be looking for some more ways. Cornerstone takes the full timeout. I'll tell you what, that number 54 for Cheswick is...
He's shooting the lights out.
They got a nice jumper, man.
Yeah.
They got to be looking for some more opportunities to find a way to get this kid some open shots. That's got to be something their coach is probably speaking into now.
It's got the Skittles shoes on, every color of the rainbow. What do you think Coach Vinay is talking to him right now about?
You know, right now when you got a lead that you're protecting here, so Cornerstone's up by only 6 points here in the middle of the third. You can't sit back and just protect that lead. So I would be saying we got to play smart, no foolish fouls. You don't want to give your opponent an opportunity to capitalize on things like turnovers or bad shots. You want to make them earn it. And I would say you also want to maintain playing your game. You don't want to totally just sit back and try to play protective. You want to still maintain what got you here to begin with. So you want to take good, aggressive drives at the basket. But I would be telling, if it was us and we were in the situation, I'd be saying no foolish fouls, protect the ball, but stay aggressive and take good shots. Don't chuck anything up.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Answers in the middle, Aaron. You're on the wing.
Let's see what the Wildcats can do here with about a minute left in the third quarter.
Still working that high screen. The Wildcats, Tomasiak dribbling.
Good job, good job.
Kicks to Birch. Grabbing an ankle in the corner.
did they call a foul?
Cheswick got a player down. Hopefully he's not hurt.
I know exactly how he feels with those ankles.
Well, you had a pretty serious ankle injury coming into the school year, or this basketball season rather, which is a hockey injury. And that took you how long to rehab all that?
14 weeks, I think it was. It was
it's tough,
horrible.
Man. Ankles are finicky things, man. You know, they can be, it can be a put some ice on it, rest for a couple days situation, or it could be a, season ender. I mean, I've played with guys my whole athletic experience, my whole athletic career up through college, and I've seen guys where an ankle sprain takes you out for the season.
Oh yeah, it's almost better to break it.
In some contexts, yeah, it can be a faster recovery.
Yeah.
So I hope that guy's okay. Cheswick down low has the opportunity to chip away at that lead, just misses it, but a good job getting the ball down low.
Yeah.
As Cornerstone works the ball back on
25
offense.
seconds left here. Let's see if they can slow it down. They're going to foul Tomasiak at the top of the key. It's only the first foul of the half, so they're nowhere near the bonus range.
It's been a fairly clean game.
Birch has an open shot.
Birch
He's gonna
takes a
take
shot, just a bit strong. Ooh.
That's going to be a Wildcats ball.
Meisner.
17 seconds left.
Meisner chased it down. You love to see guys getting in off the bench contributing, man. I love to see guys hustling around. And as Meisner inbounds to James Cross, Cross protects, works to the middle with Birch. A good job. That's a really good pass into the paint. Can't quite finish.
Got 8 seconds left here. Let's see if Cheswick is going to do anything here. They just going to let the clock run out. Double dribble call.
No.
I personally did not see it. I wasn't paying attention to it.
So Norella's going to inbound with Cornerstone at 3 seconds in the left in the third quarter. This is almost a catch-and-shoot situation.
Over to Tomasiak. He's going to drive in with one.
Gets it. It's good. It's good.
Shot by
Counted for 2 with the floater at the end of the third period as Cornerstone extends the lead to 24-16.
Norella's celebration there, but it looked like he made the shot, and I love that.
Dude, I love it. I love everything about this kid, man. I mean, I tell you what, about Daniel Norella, we've said what an encouragement he is because he's a young guy that no matter who scores, no matter who does something well, he celebrates with equal enthusiasm, which I think is just such an amazing mentality and attitude to have in life.
Yes,
just to be cheering for your team as much as they be cheering for yourself. It just makes him great to have around.
Yeah.
So that bucket at the end of the third quarter extends Cornerstone's lead to 8 points, which is a pretty significant thing. It was really, really tight there. Cheswick is really fighting these guys. Got to give him credit. Made some key shots to stay in the game. They're still playing aggressively, and that's a big, big bucket there at the end.
Yeah, it is. It's gonna be a Wildcats ball too. Let's see if they can get a 2-for-1 here.
I tell you what, that'd be a really big answer if they can come back here strong, put more points on the board.
Get maybe a 10-point lead or maybe more.
So Joe Ferguson's inbounding to Lucas Keir, who brings it up for the Wildcats. Looks to the wing, back to Ferguson, who drives from the wing and can't quite finish. Good rebound by Cheswick as they turn the ball over into the offensive. Work the ball up court. Good, strong pass.
Joey Bellina playing some defense.
Good job by Joey. Driving the wing. I'd say Cheswick does a nice job driving the ball in, getting that dribble penetration, and then kicking. Nice pass into the post. Can't quite finish, but they get an offensive rebound. Goes back up strong. Finishes with 2 points. I'll tell you what, if you're Cheswick, that's exactly how you want to come out here in the fourth quarter.
They get a big stop, and they come down and get a quick bucket.
Ooh, Ferguson with a nice look inside the Meisner.
Goes back out to Keir.
Nice job. Come on, boys.
Keir's dribbling around. He's going to find Bellina.
Finds Bellina. Does a nice job dribbling in. He's looking for Birch, who takes the shot from the corner a little too strong.
Look at Birch again. I think that's maybe the third or fourth time. He's trying to get that steal. He's going to get it.
Good hustle.
Great defense.
Cheswick just a bit
Another
short.
rebound. Timeout for the Wildcats. Excuse me, the Chargers. Excuse me, the Wildcats.
Yeah, Coach Vinay taking a full timeout there. Okay, so we're ticking time off here in the fourth quarter. Cornerstone enjoys 24 points to Cheswick's 18, so you got a 6-point game, which is still pretty tight. So Jonah, what do you think Coach Vinay is telling these boys right now for the Wildcats?
I think right now they're telling them, even though they're up by 6, or you got to keep the pressure on. You got to keep the pressure on. You got to still get some more points, get the team into it, going into the next game even, get the morale up, they just got to keep the pressure on. I think 100%. They can't let them sit back, or if you let them sit back, it's not going to be a good ending.
Yeah, we'll see if they're going to start. It's always a difficult thing when they're going to start really protecting the ball offensively and trying to run clock. It's somewhat of a delicate balance, because if you're Cheswick and their coach is probably starting to think about, okay, when do we start applying some pressure? It's difficult to do against Cornerstone because Cornerstone has some good ball handlers. They got some athletes that can move the ball, so maybe a full court press is out. We'll see what happens. A good take, but he
For the travel.
didn't put the ball onto the court before he took a step or two, and gets called for a travel, and that's not what you want to see for the Wildcats here as Cheswick takes the ball over after the travel. Cornerstone
We're going to
maintains
get a steal.
some
Ferguson.
pressure.
Man, how many times have I said we're going to get a steal over Joe Ferguson?
So I tell you, kid's all over the place, man.
Oh.
He's one of the better young athletes that I've seen. Just as Tomasiak takes it baseline, finishes for
what a
two
shot.
on the baseline. Really nice job.
For an 8th grader, he has a tremendous form of shot. He can get it up over the tall guys. Just for example, Friday, he was going straight in on the big boys during the varsity game, and I loved seeing that.
It's something we've been actually talking about at the varsity level about trusting that more, and because as you get older, there's less and less time you have between the catch and the shoot.
Yeah.
So just to trust his shot, he does have an excellent shot. And also one thing that I've been talking to Landon about a lot has just been be confident to take the ball on the dribble too. Ooh,
Wow, that almost went in too.
that was close.
Luckily, it was on the floor. Oh no, it was on blue. Wow, I don't know what the call was.
So it sounded like he got a block. So some kind of away from the action, away from the ball foul by the Chargers here as Tomasiak brings it up and looks down low, but luckily
I
Cheswick
don't think
tipped
Bert's seen it coming.
I don't think
He
he
was open, but he didn't. I don't think he's seen it coming. Still going to be the Wildcats ball though.
kicks it to Kier with the one
What a
move.
play by
That
Kier.
is finish that. That's so close. I love that. I love watching a young guy take the pump fake, put the ball on the ground for the sidestep, and go up with a good shot. Those are going to start falling for him. It's a really good move. I like seeing it happen. That's the kind of stuff we want guys to be willing to make mistakes. That's a really good miss by Kier. A really great move.
Steal
Birch
for
grabs
the
it up.
Wildcats.
Turns the ball over Cornerstone. Just under 3 minutes left to play in the game as Tomasiak crosses the half-court mark, looking for Kier and finds him. Nice look into the middle. Birch takes a shot. James Cross with the follow. Tomasiak cuts through defenders. Oh my goodness. Kicks it to Kier. Pumps. Ferguson pumps. Slides. Kicks up. And just misses it.
Rebounded by
But a good
Ferguson.
follow by Ferguson.
Wow.
With the finish.
What a play by
Let's
Ferguson.
go. Wow, were they all over the place.
I just want to say this middle school team is really showing it right now. This year, totally, one of the best teams I think we've had in a while.
They're playing great basketball, man. As Elias Birch comes over to check on his opponent's ankle. And that's I don't know if you could see that, but that's, honestly, man, that's what this is all about, man. We talk about this even, throughout all of our sports programs, but, this is about making young men. It's ultimately about us all, coaches, players, parents. We're all trying to follow Christ to be an example, and at the end of the day, we're all playing on the same team. And basketball is a game. It's one that we want to play with passion and intensity, but also we're playing a bigger game than basketball. And that's when you see these young guys caring for their teammates and also for their opponents and how they're doing and helping people up. I mean, that's just good stuff, man. Ooh, just short on the three. As Ferguson grabs the rebound and take it in transition with just under 2 minutes left to play in the fourth.
Let's get Norelli here a bucket.
Cornerstone's up by 10. Come on, Norelli. Dribbles out. Saves it.
He got it.
Okay.
Goes down into Ferguson.
Cheswick trying to trap and
Call for a travel.
drags that pivot foot just a touch.
Just a touch. Arguing the call, but
It doesn't usually work out too well. Yeah, there's usually those arguments usually don't go well, so they will turn the ball over, and Cheswick will look to try to get something going here. Drives baseline, nice drive, nice shot.
Rebounded by Cheswick.
Kicks. Dribbles out. Good job.
Steal by Norella.
Oh,
He's gonna get fouled.
Morello with the steal.
Great steal by Norella, though, with some hard defense.
Andrew, go for a count. Sub.
Silas Meisner is going to get subbed in here with a minute 17 left here in the game. Your Wildcats are up 10 points.
They haven't changed much offensively. They're just kind of still working the ball, not really going into any kind of defensive, offensive posture. Cheswick does make the turnover, dribbles up court.
Blocked by Ferguson. He is having one heck of a game.
He's having a game, man. You
Look
love
at
to
him
see
go.
it.
He's going to try to find. That's going to be a Wildcat ball still. 52 seconds left in the game.
Hey, you see Ferguson, like he's a guy that really wants to keep the pressure on. Like he just loves playing the game, man.
Yeah.
You know, it just keeps up the high level of intensity even here at the end.
Morella, like a
Takes
NFL wide receiver.
Shoot that. Hit that, Daniel.
Oh.
Ah.
Rebounded by Cross.
Cross able
Still
to grab it.
Look at him. It's going to go up. Jump ball. Ooh. Chargers ball.
Oh, jump ball was the call?
Yeah.
Okay, favors the Chargers, so.
Cross looks like he's hurting a tad bit. He's gonna run it off. 40 seconds left here.
Cheswick brings it up court with just about 30 ticks left on the clock as they're trying to get something going and finish strong here. Cornerstone still swarming defensively.
Look at that.
Turns it over. Ferguson bumped him. Cheswick will inbound below their own basket.
26 seconds left here. They're going to try to find a guy right in the middle.
Oh,
He puts
good
it up.
shot. Good shot. Found him inside there. Cornerstone brings it up. Ferguson crosses the halfway mark. Daniel Norella drives in and takes the floater. A little too strong.
To be a Chargers ball with 9 seconds left.
So that'll just about do it here in West Mifflin, Pennsylvania, as the Chargers cross the halfway mark and kick it with 2 seconds left and get the final shot up. And they get it to go to finish. Your final score at Cornerstone Prep is your Cornerstone Wildcats 28, your Cheswick Chargers
What a game.
22. Great game, man. Great game overall. Guys played tough, man.
It was a great game. I loved how hard these Wildcats fought.
Yeah, they're working really, really hard. And Cheswick, too, you got to tip your cap to them. They really came out. They played hard to the end. You know, you love to see it. Like, they had the same attitude the entire time, kept it up, kept it positive, all around, like, good sportsmanship. Young guys playing the game. It's good stuff to watch.
Yeah, it is.
So for Jonah Held, I'm Brandon McCall. It's been a joy hanging out with you, Jonah, kind of calling the game, having a little bit of fun. You know, so as we kind of end this one, you're getting ready for heading off to a varsity game, getting ready to get amped up. So we'll leave it there. Any parting thoughts for our viewers and listeners out there?
Just proud of the boys. Proud of the boys.
Yeah, same, man. We'll leave it there. Thank you all for tuning in. It's been our pleasure.